I had to really, yeah, that's in there good. Over time, the more you put it in and put it out, it's going to get looser and looser. I have a lot of power banks. I have too many power banks. Actually, is that a thing? Is that actually a thing? Well, what's going on, YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do? And this is once again a super exciting video. Now, as always, I searched newest Anker products on Amazon, and I came across this gem, and I went ahead and I pulled the trigger and I bought it like I always do. Now, I ordered two things. This is just another 30-watt little power adapter because these things are amazing and I absolutely love them. The Anker Nano 30 watts. I've got an older blue one right here. Anyways, I really like them. I saw it was like $11 and some change, so I bought it. This is their new Anker power bank. Anker Zolo. That's a name I have not seen in years. And then power bank, some graphics there. Zolo live charged. On the back, we can see Anker Zolo power bank, 10K, 30 watt, built-in USB-C cable, model number A1688. There's some text if you want to pause that and read any of it for yourself. There's some safety listings. And then there's like the UPC and information like that. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. This is brand spanking new. Man, that looks nice. I haven't even got it out of the packaging yet. I just saw the cable. The cable looks amazing. It's like braided or something. All right. So oh, what? Oh, how freaking cool. And in their normal fashion, they're including a QR code that you scan to go to their website to view it's whatever. I will never complain about a free cable, and especially a short one. I friggin' love short ones. All right, so here's the power bank. It looks nice. It looks very good. So on the front, it just says Anker with a little Z. It's got that cable right here. It's got a little port or a little area to hide it, so you can use it as, and it's in there pretty good too. Like I had to really, yeah, that's in there good. Over time, the more you put it in and put it out, it's going to get looser and looser. And yes, I realized what I just said, and I'm not taking it back. Anyways, so little handle there. Cool. Little input, output port there. And then, what? Okay. I wasn't expecting that. And you know, I'm not hating on it because it fits in there nicely. Like you wouldn't even see it right away. It's just boom. Like there's a power button. Display says 26. And then there's a USB-A port just hiding away in there. All right, this thing looks pretty slick. All right, and I just moved and I was looking for something. So I found, this isn't even all of them, okay? I've got one in my vehicle's power inverter socket. I've got one, I've got so many of these little things. They're just awesome, and I almost have all the colors. I know my wife has the purple one that she uses. This is a blue one. I just ordered the white. Dude, these things are 30 watts. They're great. Okay, so in my collection of power banks, I also have this guy, right? So I want to just compare them because, you know, it is what it is. I paid for this. Basia sent me this for free. Just full disclaimer. But I have absolutely loved this one because it is 30 watts of output, 30 watts of input. This guy's only 30 watts of output, 20 watts of input. This one's got the traditional press the button. You see like 3 lights light up, and then the little wireless charging light pops up. Because yes, this side right here is wireless charging. If I connect up my Pixel 8 Pro here, you'll see that we are currently charging. So yeah, it's got wireless charging, but it's basically nearly identical. Like, it's actually a little bit slimmer. This thing's thicker, this thing's wider. But yeah, I mean, they're very close to the same. But they're both 10,000. But what I want to do now is connect this brand new 30 watt. And I want to show you how stinking cool it is to have a built-in cable on your power bank. It's just so cool because you can find an open available USB-C port and just plug it in. And it's charging. So like if your laptop has a USB-C port, you can charge this thing up. Or you can charge your laptop with this USB-C port. So as you can see, we are currently charging at 26%, and the little light is flashing, indicating that it is currently charging. Now with this neat little USB-C cable that they included, let's find out if this supports pass-through charging by connecting it to our phone. Okay, my phone just indicated that it is currently charging. All right, so we're currently charging at 21 watts using the wall. If we plug in our phone is almost full, so it's charging kind of slow right now, but we're charging at 7 watts, and that's flashing. That's good news. So if we look here at the wall outlet, it's pulling 9 watts from the wall. After we connect our tablet, we can see that we're putting 11 watts into the tablet from the power bank, and the power bank light is currently flashing, and it's drawing almost 14 from the wall. So far, so good. We know that it charges at 20 watts. We know that pass-through charging works. Let's see if it can charge this tablet, and how fast can it charge this tablet. All right, so that's a good look. It does support PPS. So we're charging this laptop, right, or this tablet at 23 watts. So if you have a Samsung, you are going to get super fast charging. That's a good freaking look. All right, in this test, we're going to see what all protocols this lovely thing has. All right, so that's quite a bit of information. We have FCP. We have SCP. We have AFC. We have Quick Charge 3.0. There you go. Last but not least, we have PD3. So, wow, we have 5 volts, 9 volts, 12 volts, 15 volts, and 20 volts. And we do have PPS up to 2.75 amps. Lots of great data there. I keep my power banks topped off in case I need them, like during a storm or something. It's paid off before, so if for whatever reason you'd rather use the slower wireless charging, it does have wireless charging. So if you have like some earbuds, you could just set your earbuds on top of it, and then the little light lights up. It is currently charging my earbuds, which I know I have a wire. I can just connect the wire, but maybe it's AirPods that have wireless charging and it has a lightning port, and this has a built-in Type-C port. But overall, I still think it's exciting. If it had 30 watts of input, besides the fact that this has the wireless charging, there'd be no questioning it. This is Anker. Anker is the world's #1 largest charging brand name. Any other company out there is just in its shadows, like in its footsteps. Like,
because he knows long as I'm shady, he's going to have to live in my shadow.
It's hard to compete with a company that is literally everywhere. It looks really nice too. It's a nice design. There's all the information that's on the back of it. Feel free to pause that, and if anything you see jumps out at you, it's pretty freaking cool because you've got 2 ways to charge it. You could take a cable that you have already and plug it in and charge it at its full 20 watt speed. Or you can just use the cable that's built into it. And right now we have the power bank charging at 10 watts, the little lights flashing, and the USB-A port is charging up the Samsung tablet at 8 watts right now. And if we unplug it, it kicks it into full gear, full speed, high gear. Let's go. I am a power bank nerd. I have a Ugreen 145 watt power bank on the way. I just got my Samsung 10,000 and my Samsung 20,000 45 watt super fast charging 2.0, but it only recharges at like 25 watts. So it's not the fastest. I've got my Anker 3-in-1. This thing's amazing. Charges through the wall. It's got a built-in plug. It has a port there. It's got a nice digital display. I've got a power bank in here. I've got my newer Anker 25 watt dual Type-C port in there. I've got all my primes, my Anker laptop charger. I have a lot of power banks. I'm going to continue to collect even more power banks. This is a tiny fraction of what's in the box behind me, and the more that I have on this table. I have too many power banks. Actually, is that a thing? Is that actually a thing? This guy's pretty cool. It's neat. I don't know where it stands. I really, really, really enjoy this form factor right here, because when I'm charging my phone in my pocket, I basically pull this out, plug this in, and look at that. That is such a nice profile in your pocket. It's basically almost like carrying two phones. It's really nice. You can't really do that with something like this, or even something like this. I mean, it's not the same. These more flat design power banks with the built-in cable, you really can't go wrong. It is such a great combination. And that's why I also like the Bassius one here. You can have it like that. And what I like is it has that texture on this side. So look at that. It's gonna like stay against my phone. It's got the magnet because it's got the wireless charging. I really like having this in my pocket. If I forget to charge my phone and I want to charge my phone on the go, this is a lot more comfortable. Something like this, I'm sorry. It's cool. I love this thing. It's great for charging my tablet multiple days in a row, but it doesn't really work like very well in your pocket. Everybody can see your giant pocket. You got a huge bulge in your freaking pocket, man. This thing's great. I like it. 20 watts is fast. In fact, I'll have a time lapse showing how long it takes to fully charge this thing. I imagine it would be about 2 hours. I will have a link in the description, and I'll pin the comment when that video is ready. I'll have a link to this in the description below. It's a new Anker product. I'm still excited. I hope you are too. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. If you're not following me on Twitter and Instagram, please do so. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out.